Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Six the Eagles.
McCarthy starting off with a throw. This one falls incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, McCarthy taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, a run with Barkley. Racing down the left side. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, That has got to feel good for this offense.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Set up. Warriors 70, Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the red zone now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the first. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Set to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Collins inbounds downfield. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. And pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38.
First down, Philadelphia.
Running left. This is Barkley. He's out in the clear. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hey, 73. Don't touch it. 180, 180. Don't touch it.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Pick up the 2. Brings up second and goal at the Vikings.
King, Phil King. Phil King. Hey, let's go. Trim it. Don't touch it.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Penalty sends him backwards. It's second and goal.
Don't touch that. 180, 180. Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Don't touch it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Now they send their back in motion right. Hurts now on third and goal. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-point game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Taking a shot deep here. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Set to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
3 yards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
From the pistol, Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. second and 6 at the 9-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
McCarthy throwing here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 79 Brook.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. One back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. And they pick him off again. He's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. You know, take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Barkley again here on 2nd. There he goes on the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackled on that play by an all-pro last year, Jalen Carter.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings first down.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. They go to Barkley again. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. We've set it down from 37.
Eagles first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
The Vikings 35-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Moore with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. On
third down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I